More open spaces than Paris, more canals than Venice. The third most popular place to shop in the country. And more Michelin-star restaurants than anywhere in Britain except London. Where am I? Birmingham. Oh, and did I mention they have the best football team in the world just up the road? Okay, so this is not an art show, and I'm not Banksy. We're in Birmingham to talk about property. This is IP Global's 5th project now, and there's a reason we keep coming back here. The population in this city is going to grow by 1.3 million people in the next 19 or 20 years, and there's going to need to be another 89,000 homes. That's one of the biggest, most chronic undersupply issues in the country. We're in Digbeth, a place I know very well. When I was a kid, I used to get on the coach here to go on my holidays. These days, the Times call it the coolest place to live in the UK.
So the Big City Plan was put together by Birmingham City Council to really transform how Birmingham is going to commute to work. They're committing to building 1.5 million of square metres of mixed-use space, and there's going to be 50,000 jobs from it. Bars, great restaurants, the custard factory, new office space opening up. A lot of creative types are moving in. It's known as the Shoreditch of Birmingham. Our development will be in the heart of Digbeth, which is the key to the Big City Plan.
We've got 74 1- and 2-bedroom units with great city vistas overlooking what you can see now as a beautiful city skyline. 5-minute walk to the custard factory and to Smithfields. But what about infrastructure? What about transport? These things are so important.
HS2 Curzon Street, 45 minutes into central London. If you time the trains right, you can get on the tram into Curzon Street into central London with under an hour, which is amazing. The City Council predicts that the Curzon Street station will add 3.1 billion to GDP and have an economic output of 1.4 billion pounds. This is huge for the area and for Digbeth itself. They are also predicting that the house price growth on the back of Curzon Street should be 12.5% over the next year or two. Again, another positive for the owners of the flats.
You'll also see there's a lot going on around here. I mean, this is a real regen story. Lots of new buildings, some are already completed. But then you look at prices, it's very difficult to find any properties under £400 a square foot, particularly in these areas now with the amount of regeneration going on. And yet, we're well under £400 a square foot. You know, how did we do that? Well, firstly, we've been negotiating this deal for nearly a year. We did slow up for a little while during COVID, obviously just waiting the market out a little bit. The developer bought more than 2 years ago, bought very, very well. And what have we got? We've got beautiful high-spec units in a great location, but importantly, not overpriced.
The Smithfield Regeneration Scheme is to redevelop the wholesale market at the back of the town centre. A £500 million investment into Birmingham. It's turning the wholesale market into a new development of fresh market, street food. It's going to provide 3.3 million square metres of new space. On top of that, it will provide 3,000 new jobs and 2,000 more homes. Very exciting for our development, very exciting for Digbeth, and very exciting for Birmingham. Alongside the £500 million Smithfield regeneration, we've got also the East Side Lock, one of the largest regeneration schemes in Digbeth, with 13 acres of prime real estate being developed. What this means for Digbeth and our development itself is that the whole area around it is being regenerated. This regeneration means that the per square foot values that the owners are purchasing will, over time, consistently move higher. Our development in the heart of Digbeth, in the heart of regeneration, in the heart of Birmingham, which is going to be improved from the Commonwealth Games, the new Curzon Street station, the new metro station. You will be hard-pressed to find a better location for a better development in the whole of the UK. All in all, which we believe very strongly to be a superb investment opportunity.